Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 34 of Enigmatica 6 Expert. In the last episode we got the Wither farm going, so we now have a bunch of nether stars and they'll keep growing. If I take some out, they'll craft some more. I also got all 64 of the nitro capacitors done, which was enough to get this quest. Where is it? Power. This one here. It turns out this was just a server message that says, "Congratulations, you got to the highest tier." I thought it would have been the Ender Core or whatever it was, but no, it was just a message. Otherwise, I got some random stuff. But anyway, we got those capacitors, so we can use them for I don't know, solar panels or whatever in the future. The other thing I was looking at is we could also probably make the nitro reactor, this one here. We have all of the other ingredients already that, I mean, I guess we don't have these technically, but these are all just the same kind of recipe, but just with nitro capacitors instead of whatever the previous tier was. But the thing is, this thing outputs 500,000 RF per tick. It says 32 there, but that's not true. It's 500,000. I tested it in a creative world. This one over here does 57,000 or 50. Well, it depends exactly on how full it is. You get a little bit less when it's already full. But yeah, this one can do 50 something thousand. Yeah, this one's doing 56. Wait, actually, why is that like that? I don't know. I think it's how full these things are as well. It's very confusing. Anyway, how come that one is empty? Oh, it's not quite empty. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is the Nitro one does 10 times more power than that one. And that would help us a lot. Like these guys over here are very slow right now. I upgraded this one to be a Nitro energizing rod. And I actually hooked it up to the power over there. And that helped quite a lot when I was making those nitro crystals. But if I could upgrade all of them, and this one was running faster than that thing could generate. This thing can do, I don't know how much it can do. Whoa, what's going on? There we go. This thing can do, yeah, it says it can do 150,000 FE per tick, which is, this one can only do 50. So yeah, if we could upgrade that, that would be great. But I think what we're going to do today is, oh, the other thing I was going to say I wanted to look into was like wireless power. So like the Ender cell, yeah, these guys here. So this would let us send all of the power wirelessly, and we could also power our... oh, wait, this is not the one I wanted. We could also power our wither sucking farm thingy, whatever that's called. But so like I could get rid of all of these cables that go all the way around. And we could power like other parts of the base too. But yeah, it's kind of involved because you need to make... these flux cores, which need to ender cores, which need like ender spawner cores full of endermen, so we'd have to set up an enderman spawner. So I think we'll do that soon, but I think today what I want to work on is this stuff down here. I wanted to get the terrestrial agglomeration plate and see how far we can get to the Elven Gateway at least, because the Elven Gateway will then let us open up integrated dynamics, which is going to help with some of the automation. I have a thing to automate flux dust. Is it called flux dust? Yeah, flux dust using integrated dynamics. I don't know if you can do it with modular routers. Maybe you can. But anyway, that's how. So I wanted to get the Elven Gateway done at least. So we need the terrestrial agglomeration plate. This guy, which is pretty straightforward. I have most of these things already. Let me get them. Yeah, block of star metal, rune of earth, a couple of runes, infused rock. I've got these. I should probably actually this one is better once I have the arc furnace, which we could also get pretty soon. Actually, we could get that now if we wanted to. That's this guy here. So yeah, this stuff here is not too difficult. We could certainly do all of this quite easily. In fact, very easily. I have lots of these already. So I could do that, and this one is also pretty straightforward. So I could do that easily enough, but yeah, like I said, today I want to work on the terrestrial agglomeration plate and see if we can get the Elven Gateway even. So let me get all the ingredients ready for the terrestrial agglomeration thingamajiggy. The other thing is, once I get this done, we'll be able to upgrade this to the next tier, and that will allow us to make those crazy the mana spreader, the next tier anyway. What is it called? Mana spreader. This one. It needs the celestial altar, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit faster. I think it's not that much faster. Anyway, so I think I have everything now. Oh wait, I didn't get the mana. The rune of mana. There we go. Now, where is it? Terrestrial. Terrestrial. There we go. I could spell. Oh wait, not there. Did that? That just went. All right, I got everything back now. And oh, we need our wand. We don't have enough starlight yet. It just became nighttime, so I think we should still have enough. Hopefully I don't need to make those collector crystal thingies just yet. Yeah, there we go. I really like astral sorcery. It's so pretty. Alright. Now, actually let's quickly sleep because we don't want it to be nighttime when we get back down. This is the best part of coming up here, is flying back down again. So where are we going to put this? We need it to have access to these guys, but we also need to have space for the Elven portal. I think I'm going to put the Elven portal thingy back here and have them point backwards at it. So let's put it down here. Maybe we should build it out a little bit. All right, let me get this set up. And we also have to get the automation stuff done. Yeah, because it needs tons and tons of mana. Okay, I think I have this pretty much ready to go. I have to put the spark. I think you put one there and then one there. And are they automatically linked? I don't know. I have the terrestrial recipe there, and it's set to insert at the next pulse, although I don't have this linked up yet. So let's just try making one. The other thing I have is down underneath here, I have a redstone signal to turn this machine off if there's less than 1/4 of a pool. So that should theoretically mean we get one done, because I think it takes almost a full pool. And then it won't do any more after that, I think. But let's just see. How long does it take to do one using just one pool? I might also try linking it to this pool if it's... Oh no, that's pretty quick. Okay, and that is about half of the pool. Okay, that's good. So it's not going to turn that off, which is probably okay. We could probably do two. Okay, so let's filter this. So you pick it up, and then I'm going to use you as the frequency in here and there. So that means if I throw you, then you should get a signal. Yeah, to turn on, to send in the next set of ingredients. So let's make one more just to make sure that we can make one more out of this pool. Actually, let's make another one to make sure it shuts off properly. So I should have put one set of ingredients in. Now it'll run. And it should almost drain the pool. But not quite, because it had a few seconds there to fill up a little bit. Let's see. Is it going to drain the whole pool? Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes. And then that should put the next... Oh no, you're not supposed to be working. Why is that working? Okay, hang on. That's wrong. Let's see what's going on down here. So this should be off because we're set to... But it's not off, is it? Why is it not off? Is it because of this thing? No. Oh, wait. So A does not equal B in this case, I think, because this is on. Let's make them all -4. And see if that makes any difference. Let's just place a block there to update it. Okay. I think that is what we want now, because A does not equal B, right? So both of those... I think that's going to work now. I don't know. Alright, anyway, but we got 2. I'll have to wait until the pool fills up again before I can do a proper second test. Let's head back home. I still haven't got used to using this thing. I still fly. Let's cancel that. And we should have got the second one. Alright, we got 2. Wait, where's my other one? Here. Now, the next step is going to be making the Elven Gateway. We can use 2 terrasteel ingots there to make the gateway core, and then we also need 2 more terrasteel to make each of the Natura pylons. So we need 2 of those, so that's 6 in total, and we have 2. So I think what I will do is just... I guess we can wait until it fills up again. So let's try making 6, or I guess 4 more. And we'll just see what happens. Theoretically, it'll make... Yeah, okay, it's making the input ingredients, which are those guys. And then it should stop once it gets to here. Yeah, okay. While it waits for this thing to fill up halfway again. Let me... I don't really have anything I can do to speed it up, do I? Actually, one thing I thought of, I have some of these from quests. And these too. Let's, that doesn't give you much. Oh, that's quite a bit. That's almost halfway. I set the, down here. Oop, no, down. I set this to be -8, so it should be like halfway, right? Once it gets to halfway. Okay, that's almost halfway. Let's just toss this one in and see what happens. That should be enough to turn it back on now. But it didn't. Why didn't it turn it back on? Wait, also, oh no, that's right. Those are supposed to be linked to that. I would have thought that would have turned this one back on. How do I know what signal strength it's at? Stone. Oh, come on. Stone bricks. Let's get these. Not mossy. There we go. There, and some redstone. This is how I can see what level it's at. 0. So this is why these things are kind of weird. Sometimes they need a block update to pick up the changes you've made. You know? Wait, that's coming through as nothing. I'm confused. Why? What is going on? Ah, come on. Okay, I think I messed that up. Let's try it some more. 1, 2. Does that turn it back on? It still didn't work. I really don't understand what's going on with this thing. Let's go back here. So, yeah, 0. power 4. Wait, power 4? So that's what we want it to be. When it's halfway, we want it to be outputting a signal so that it allows it to go. Now what does it say? It's almost full. Yeah, now it's outputting a signal. So it should be running. And then it'll start to drain, and then let's see if it stops. What is going on? It should have stopped. There, it stopped there. That's too low. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not too low, maybe it's going to be okay. I definitely wanted to be able to do 2 sets of ingredients per full pool. Anyway, we've got 4 now. So I have the recipe going for another 2 sets. So once this fills up, actually, why don't I just use the rest of these? What do I need them for? Nothing. Okay, so now while that's going, I should be able to make the Elven core. No, what is it called? Elven gateway core. This guy. I think I have everything here. Rune of Lust. I could probably make it these if I don't have them. Celestial Gateway. Yeah, this is doable. And then the pylon. This one, Natura pylon. So Spirited Crystal, Glimmering Living. Yeah, we can make one of those. And hopefully by the time I've done all of that, the other 2 terrestrial ingots will have been finished. And I can make the second pylon. So let's see how we go. Okay, there we go. We got our 2 Natura pylons. We got our Elven Gateway core. I think we have Glimmering Living Wood. We also need to make 2 more mana pools. How do we make those again? Oh, too easy. Warding Stone. Okay, I think I can make 2 of those. Easy enough. Now, the tricky part is... Oh, it's getting dark, is it? Okay. The tricky part will be filling up those... No, wait, what is it? Mana pool. Filling these guys up, yeah. So if I remember correctly, and it's quite possible that I don't. Actually, let me look it up in the book. There. And I've increased the size of these because I was not able to read them. Which one? Is it this one? This guy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. So it's living wood and then... Oh, I can visualize it. There we go. So I want to put it like back here a little bit. Back here, not too far. It needs to be a little bit back. And maybe something like that. Yeah, where is that in relation to these guys? No. Let's move it more over to here so it's in the middle of that. There. That's where I want to put it. Okay, it just fits with the tree. Very good. Okay, so we need living wood as well. And we need all of this stuff. There and... Oh. There and there. And I'm going to build the corners because why not? Oh. I guess I can't build... Oh, I can still build that corner. I'll just do it like that. There. And we'll build that corner as well. And then we put the 2 pools anywhere, basically. But I'm going to put them there. Oh, not that one. There. And... Oh, I guess we want some dirt here. There. And then we put these 2. One goes here. And one goes here. Oh, not there. On top. And then I'm going to get some more of these mana spreaders. I'm just going to fill up those pools using mana spreaders because once the portal is open, it doesn't need a whole lot to keep it going. Yeah, I have heaps of that stuff. I can make all of that. Okay, I've had to rearrange things a little bit. There we go. So that should all be bound now. So yeah, I had to rearrange things so that because these ones that send out of the pool have to be like directly next to it, and they need to have line of sight to where it's going. So I've like shifted things around a bit. It's now like kind of shooting all over the place, but it should work. And all we have to do now is wait for these pools to fill up. So unfortunately, I used all of my black lotuses over there, making the terrasteel. But I think I'm just going to have to wait. I could use sparks to transfer more quickly. I think you can use the master spark and just the regular spark. Is that how it works? I forget. No, there's an augment. Hang on. I think there's a way to do it anyway, but I'm not going to do it because once we have them full and it opens up the portal, then it'll drain the pool a little bit, but it doesn't take much to keep the portal open. So I feel like there's no real need for the sparks. We could just wait a little bit and eventually it'll fill up and we'll be able to open the portal. There we go. We are completely full. And it's been a while since I started recording this last section, about a day. You may realize that I tend to record my episodes over 2 days because I only have a few hours a night in order to record. But anyway, when I came back today, I noticed this disaster. My house caught on fire. I'm pretty sure it must have got hit by lightning or something, and it just completely burned away. Luckily, nothing important has been damaged. I'll have to just rebuild it. It does get me thinking, though, that like if these guys get hit by lightning, they're going to burn as well. So, I don't know. That's something to worry about, but maybe another day I'll worry about it. Anyway, right now, let's get this going. I think we just right-click that, right? Yes, there we go. And then that will use up a bunch of mana. And how much does it use up? Is that done? I can't tell. Let's see. If how do we make pixie dust again? It is a mana pearl. Okay, let's get a mana pearl. Okay, let's make a mana pearl first. And oh, there we go. It's already done. Toss it in. Yes, we got pixie dust. Okay, cool. So automating this is pretty easy. We just dispense stuff into it and then vacuum hopper what comes out. So I'll get that done. And yeah, let's get that going, I guess. Okay, this is very straightforward. We just have a factory dropper with a lever to turn it on all the time and a vacuumulator. And so we should be able to just watch this drop out there and then the pixie dust. Oh, it was so fast we couldn't even see it. Okay, so that's that. Now we've kind of got to the end of what I'd planned to do in the main quest line. Oh, we got some stuff here. Let's grab all this. Yeah. So yeah, this was this is where I'd planned to get today in the main quest line. The next thing I want to work on though is now that we have pixie dust. Oh, nice. Is I wanted to some functional flowers. That's nice. I wanted to use this to make all of the integrated dynamic stuff. So oh wait, yeah, all of this stuff here, right? Because this is going to be useful for some of the automations that I want to do later on. So the main thing we need is logic cables and then item interfaces. This is pretty straightforward. To make this, we're going to need some more, a lot of these. And I was thinking we could also automate this stuff here. Bottled ghosts, we can automate by doing it in the nether. And one thing to do in the nether is we should be able to get the wireless refined storage stuff going. So if we look in the refined storage quest line here, this guy here. So we should be able to make all of this now so that we can extend our network into the nether and also into the end, because we're going to have to make dark, what is that, shadow steel? The one that you make with chromatic, yeah, this thing here. You drop it in the nether, and you drop it in the end and you get shadow steel. So we should be able to do both of those things by extending our refined storage system into the nether. The other thing I was going to point out is to get the bottles and cork, you have to have tree bark. So I made this little contraption here earlier that just saws spruce logs. You get the tree bark and the stripped spruce, which I just tossed the stripped spruce into a trash bin because I don't care about it. You can just see the trash bin down there. And then the tree bark goes in here, and I just have four stacks worth. And then I added a redstone upgrade so that we could turn the machine off when it's full, which is done by this clutch here. Pretty easy. Oh, another thing that I did was I made 16 terrasteel ingots. So this one I just requested the 16, and then overnight it did it by itself, which is really good because that means all of my fail safes and things to turn the machines off when the mana pool is empty are all working. Which means, we were able to just request them and then come back the next day and they were all there. So that's really cool. What else have I done since yesterday? That's probably about it. One thing I did do was kind of by mistake. I accidentally messed this line up, and I had a high pressure cable connected to a low pressure one. I was just trying to tidy up the cables here a little bit. And so some of my machines blew up. So I put in some of the important ones, like this one. I put a security upgrade in so it doesn't blow up again, because that means I lose all of the pink slime and everything. But yeah, other than that, I also made a bigger tank of this crystallized chorus, just so that we have a bit more in stock than one stack. But let me get the network cables, the network, what is it called? Network transmitter and receiver and a network card going, so that we can extend our refined storage network into the nether. All right, there we go. Now we do network transmitter. We'll just put it anywhere, and do we right click here? No, I think we go into the nether. Oops, come on. Into the nether, this one. And then we put the receiver down. Anywhere will do. Let's put it in the wall. And then we... wait, what do we do? Oh yeah, there we go. Now we head back. And then we put this in here. Okay, and then let's also get a wireless antenna. Yeah, this guy back into the nether. And let's plug the wireless antenna into here. Now we should be able to use our wireless crafting grid. Yes. Okay, so now let's set up this automation is basically exactly the same as the automation we'll have back at home that we have over at our other one. This what's this one called? The natural altar. This one here. So yeah, let's get that set up so that we can craft the nether stuff. Oh, the other thing too was we'll get a dispenser because we want to be able to make the bottled ghosts. How are we going to do this? Let me see. Alright, so this is a very straightforward recipe. We just put a bottle and cork in here. That sets off this redstone clock, and then we have a vacuumulator that picks it up with an importer. So now if I ask for bottled ghosts, we should just spit out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, whatever I request. I requested 4. We'll get 4. And then this thing should automatically work to keep it going. In fact, I should also make sure we export snowballs to here so we never run out of snowballs. And then I can also set up the recipes here. Yeah, but that's a bottled ghost. So that'll be great for when we want to automate the Corporea sparks. The next thing I want to automate is making the integrated dynamics cables, which is quite straightforward too. It's mineral resin plus destabilized redstone. So mineral resin we'll have to get from the tree, and then 2 of these squirters. So let's get that going. First things first, I have mineral resin coming out of here. This is the same setup we have for our other log extractors. We have the block placer here, placing the mineral logs. This one, I have an exporter from our farm that we made over there, which actually turns out I do need. And it ends up going into this tank here, which, as you can see, I still haven't filled up the stuff over here yet. But we have a fluid interface there that's outputting the mineral resin into this, what is that thing called? Spout. And then we have another one with redstone from a magma crucible coming from here, also going into that spout. And then we basically just put pipes into here, and then they go through and they turn into integrated dynamic pipes. So let's oh wait, what are they called? Cables. So let's make a few. We don't have a whole lot of resin and redstone yet, so we can't make lots and lots of them. But yeah, there we go. It's going into there and it's going into the system. So, oh, that was quick. That was only 3. Oh, I guess we have to make the... Oh no, we've run out of mineral resin. Yeah, okay. So it's going to take a while before we get enough mineral resin to backlog and we can make as many cables as we like. Oh, and my wireless crafting grid is out of energy. Oh, actually, I wonder, can I now build the wireless charging stuff? Hang on. Let's find out. That thing is just instant charge. Okay. So let's see. How do we wireless charge again? So the power mod has the player transmitter, which lets you do wireless charging. The problem is it needs this thing, which we can't make the aerial port yet. If we look at that, it's just... Oh, no. It's just... it needs the atomic alloy, which we can't make yet. I was also looking at the player module in modular routers. I think it may be possible to do it with this. So you basically use the player module to take out an empty wireless crafting grid and then insert it into an inventory. And then there's the energy hopper, I think they call it. I think it's this thing here, which charges items inside an inventory. So we put it into a chest, we use the energy hopper to charge it up, and then we could use another player module to suck it back out and put it back in our inventory. But that seems like more trouble than it's worth. I think just recharging it every now and then is probably not a big deal. So anywho, I think that's all we have time for today. Between episodes, I'm going to work on getting more of the integrated dynamics stuff done. Everything now is relatively straightforward. So we have the item interface, which, as I mentioned, is this. We can make plenty of these. We have all the way up to like the player simulator. So this is probably the most advanced item. We have these world block exporters. So this was the main thing that we needed the pixie dust for. And we have automated that. We can make that. So yeah, we can make all of this. Chorus glass is just like this stuff. So that's great. We'll be able to make that and that. And yeah, that's the same thing. And item importer is just these kinds of things. So I think we're pretty good for everything here. Variable cards we can make. We've got mineral. Maybe we'll want to automate this, especially the smoldering lapis lazuli compound. Once we get our arc furnace up and running, we'll be able to automate that quite easily. What else do we need to build? Yeah, we'll have recipes for that stuff. I think that's probably the main thing. Oh, where's the programmer? What is that thing called? What do we need for that? Is that what it's called? Yeah, logic programmer. So we'll have to make this, which is all pretty easy stuff, I think. Yeah, all of this is quite doable. So I'm going to make all of this stuff. We'll be able to do integrated dynamics at the next episode. And yeah, I'm going to use it to automate flux dust. And also, I think I can get a better automation for our this thing using integrated dynamics as well. So hopefully, yeah, that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. But that's all we have time for right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.